guys, and welcome to my review of chapter 246 of Haikyuu, Night. Surprised that this chapter name hasn't been used yet, but alright, fair enough. This chapter was quite chill. It's literally just the time between the end of the first day and the beginning of the second day. But it was really nice to have this chapter because we had like the cute little things with the first years taking baths, and then we had the Tanaka girl love story. I forgot her name and I'm not gonna look it up at the moment. But yeah, I've been really excited to learn more about the Niyama girls, or the queens, because wow, interesting. Are we gonna focus a little bit on them? I would be super hyped to learn more about them. And I think the Tanaka romance story is really freaking sweet, especially because he thought he mistook the whole situation, because she's kind of crushing on him and he has a thing for Kyoko, so it's like, yeah, I think it's really cute because the thing with this specific love story is that it'll probably never amount to anything, because, yeah, it'll probably never amount to anything. So it's just cute to have that on the sideline, because unlike with when you have Daichi and the fucker's her name, captain of the girls volleyball club, like they seem to be kind of obvious end game, like at somehow they'll end up together. Whether that's gonna be like she confesses to him when they graduate or something, or if they're just gonna show up one day when they're in college and they're gonna show up and they'll be dating. I don't fucking know, but they're probably gonna end up together. But this story seems a lot funnier because Tanaka obviously has the thing for Kyoko, but when Kyoko then graduates, he could then move on to her. I don't know. I just think this is funny. Also, Tanaka deserves a girl. He seems deprived. But yeah, I thought that was really cute. But I want to get into why the second day of the tournament is gonna be a lot harder than the first day, and why I mean, I don't think Karasuno will lose. I mean, okay, I've said this before, let's just get it out of the way. Karasuno won't lose until we get to Nekoma, done. Okay, so it's obviously gonna be a lot harder, because they already had trouble in the first day. Now, they did win with a straight 2-0, which is good. It's a good sign, because if they won 2-1, that would have just have been way too hard for them to get through the second day, because the second day you have weeded out like half of the like weaker teams, and already having half out is like a big dump. And on top of that, you had all the seeded schools who weren't participating on day one, so you have a much bigger chance of going up against someone who's really freaking strong, because you either go against another team who made it through day one, which would be the lucky draw, or you have to battle a seeded team, which just means that you're up against a team who did really well at the last nationals. So it's like Itachiyama and other teams who are important. I don't know. I think Fukurodani obviously wasn't seeded, as obviously we saw them play 2 chapters or 1 chapter ago, so they weren't seeded, which also means that they didn't they weren't that high up last time, which should probably scare us, seeing as Fukurodani is quite a good team. Now I do stand by that they will medal in this tournament, cause it would be, I just think with the knowledge that we have that last year they did not place, and they probably didn't the year before either, I think it'd be really sad if Bokuto didn't get to medal this year. So yeah, I just putting that out there though. Don't think Nekoma or Karasuno will medal. It'll be Fukurodani, Itachiyama, and someone who we're gonna watch out for. Don't know who. Maybe a new team, maybe just maybe the team that has the strongest spiker, who I don't believe we have met. I might have to look this up, but I don't believe we've met the number 1 spiker, because Ushiwaka is number 3, Sakusa is number 2, Bokuto is number 4. So So we don't know who number 5 and we don't know who number 1 is, if I remember correctly. We might have had them mentioned at some point, but I honestly do not remember at this very moment. So yeah, I'm gonna look that up for next time. But yeah, second day is definitely gonna be a lot harder, and we're probably also gonna go up against another team that we haven't met before. But unlike with the last team, that seemed very much like the Sappy team we meet once and then that's it. I think the team we're gonna meet this time is gonna be a team that has their third years, but the second and first years are their driving force, so they won't be like a legit actual threat until the next year. Kind of like with Dateko, where the second years were really the driving force and the third years were considered duds. I think that's what we're gonna have, because I feel like we can't just be focusing on like obviously Karasuno, but Fukurorani and Nakama and Itachiyama and No Happy. Is No Happy even the competition anymore? I don't think so. And the teams that have like Shinsen and the other team from the training camp. You know what it is, who they are, the serve team. So we can't just focus on them, because if Haikyuu is gonna be a series that continues for a long time, which it is, like I really truly believe we're gonna see all 3 years, and I've seen people speculate we're gonna see even into their like Hinata and Kageyama's college years, because of Ushiwaka saying that one day he'll beat Hinata and Kageyama, and this whole series, I do believe that no matter where the series ends, the last chapter or the last few panels or pages of the last chapter will be Kageyama being the official setter of the national team. I don't know if Hinata will be there, but I believe very strongly that we'll see Kageyama playing for the national team of Japan when the series ends. Like, that will be the last thing, and we'll see him like being renounced as the king, and he'll be wearing his number 2 shirt and play for the national team of Japan. But that is future speculation. I have a lot of future speculations for Haikyuu. Like, nothing that has anything to do with proper theory, just speculations and things I want to happen. Like how I want Yamaguchi to become the captain when they enter their third year. But yeah, I'm getting completely off track here. Basically, I just think that the team we're gonna face on the second day is gonna be important later on this series, because I don't think we can keep having team we know really well be relevant, and then having teams we know nothing about will never meet again. There has to be like introductions to new teams as well, and obviously we're gonna have that because we had characters introduced in the different training camps, but in Tsuki and Hinata's case that was only for Miyaki, so we're not gonna see those guys until next year. And in Kageyama's case, it was very strong players that I don't believe will get to face all of them, because all of them come from strong teams, so we won't get to see all of them, but we might see another team like Nakama Fukurorani battle them, fight them, go against them before we do. But I really think that this Nationals is gonna set up the teams that are gonna be important when Hinata and Kageyama and Tsuki and Yamaguchi enter their second and third year. So that we don't have to, because the thing is, over the course of the entire series, we've met so many teams, and there are limits to which of these teams will be important later on. We know obviously, like, again, Dateko, Aoba Josai, Fukurorani, Nekoma. Those are teams that we're gonna definitely see again, and Shiro Torizawa, because they're top teams. But they're also like smaller teams that serve a very different function. So you have the very first official match that we had against, I don't even remember their names. The team that had Daichi's childhood friend or middle school friend, like that served a completely different purpose than setting up a strong team. That set up Karasuno in an official match. It set up Daichi's character. It set up the way that Karasuno works as a team, and blah blah blah. You had them against the I think that was also the first or the second match they played in the preliminaries to the nationals, where they battled the 2-meter tall dude, Hyakusawa. Like, that also served a different purpose than, oh my god, this team is gonna be strong in the future. Like, obviously I think we're gonna meet that team again, because Hyakusawa ended up being a character we met again. But it's not gonna be a team we will ever lose to. It'll probably be like a training match team or something. But that also served a different purpose than, oh my god, this team is gonna be important later and we're gonna have to have a really great fight against these people. It served more the purpose of showing off the tempos that they learned at training camps and that Hinata learned from Ukai. And it's, like, it served its purpose, right? In a different area than hyping up the actual team, but just, yeah. I'm getting off topic. Basically what I'm saying is, summary. Next team we're gonna meet is not gonna be a team that serves a purpose for character development or storytelling. It's gonna be a team that'll come back. So in that case it'll still be storytelling, but at this point you must understand what I'm talking about. I am completely rambling at this point, so I have to stop. So you can leave a thumbs up on the video if you like anything that I have to say, despite this being very not structured and me just rambling a lot by the end here. You can leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter and if you have any questions, because I didn't make any sense. And you can subscribe if you want to see more structured reviews that are hopefully not as rambly as this one. But yeah, I can't promise that everything will be more structured, but hopefully like 90% of my content is kind of structured. So yeah, you can subscribe if you want to see more of that. And until next time, bye!